Hello everybody, my name is Nick and you're watching for the Leet unboxing video for the Canon's 90D. When we open this box, here we have instruction manual, warranty card. Then here we have, this is a neck strap. Here we have a power cable. Here we have a power charger and the battery. This is LPE6N, the same battery as in 6D, 5D, 7D, 80D and quite a bit few more camera, which is very useful because most of us have plenty of them. So most people, when they being that 90D is usually not the first camera that people buy, they usually have a couple of LPE6N batteries lying around, which is very nice from the Canon, being that they didn't use a new battery. Here we have the lens. This is Canon's EFS 18-135 IS USM lens. This is the one that has pins here, so we could use the adapter in order to have a slow zoom and basically push zoom and more controls over the camera, which is very useful, over the lens, sorry, which is very useful when we are shooting video. This is a variable aperture. This has 3.5 to 5.6. Obviously, IS meaning that it has the stabilization, image stabilization. This is nano USM, being that it does have this. Very nice lens and very beefy one at that. Now, here we have the camera itself. Now, this camera and this lens are perfect for shooting video, but let's go over the specifications. But first, APS-C sensor, 1.6 crop factor, 32.5 megapixels, DIGIC 8 processor, dual pixel AF with 45 AF points, more than enough. Full not full HD, 4K video at 30 frames per second. Obviously, you do have the ability of 24 frames per second, or now this is with the updated softwares, because at first they didn't have this this option. When it comes to the ISO, native ISO 100 to 25,600, 51,200 is the extended one. When it comes to the slowest shutter speed 30 seconds. Obviously you have a bulb mode, as you can see here, B, but the regular one 30 seconds. The shortest one is 1/16,000. This is with the electronic shutter. With the mechanical, 1/8,000. This thing also has a digital IS, or digital image stabilization. This is only for video, but still this means that using this and using this will be a very smooth shot, even from the hand. Obviously not as good as with a steady or with a gimbal, but still pretty steady. Certainly more steady than without the in-body image stabilization, digital one at that. Now, externally you could shoot 8-bit 4K video at 25 or 30 frames per second, 29.97p. You probably could shoot with the 24 frames per second as well externally after the updates. Or if not right now, then probably they will release the update at some sooner point. The body weighs 71 grams, so it's not too heavy, but it's not really light either. When it comes to the connectivity, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. Also, here we have the mic control and the mic jack and the headphone jack. Here we have remote control connection. USB and the HDMI. This is micro B connection, USB 2.0. When it comes to this screen, it's flippy foldable screen, so you could use it like this. When not in use, it's protected, and you could shoot from below or from above. Very, very useful. The commands pretty straightforward. Lock and unlock here. We have a wheel here, and as well as a pad basically. Here we have a joystick, delete and play buttons, menu info, start and stop, switching between the screen, between stills and video. Having a screen here very useful. Basically, it's a very straightforward camera. It's very simple, and we do have a pop-up flash here, which is kinda okay. I personally would prefer if there is not a pop-up flash, because it means that it's better when it comes to the weather and the weather resistance, but still this camera is pretty good at that as well. So yeah, pretty good camera for video, definitely. So who is this for? Well, if you're shooting video, just great camera. For stills, also pretty good. APS-C sensor with 32.5 megapixel and very good ISO range. Very good camera for that as well, and with all of the commands, pretty good. Now for something more like the action shooting, sports and things like that, perfectly good. Nothing more than that. There's nothing more that you could really need. 11 frames per second is very good. Personally, 6 frames per second is great. Anything less than that, it's perfectly workable. But anything above 6 frames per second, it's just luxury. It's just better. So yeah. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Until the next time, goodbye.